Let me show you how to make spicy lemon pepper chicken wings. Oh my god. I'm not gonna bore you with the marinade, just combine hot sauce and buttermilk. I'm gonna season this with onion, paprika, garlic, chili powder, salt, and pepper. Then it's time to introduce your split chicken wings. And then we marinate until we lose patience. Now for our dry batter, I urge you to try this combination. We're gonna do about 60% of the mixture in potato starch, and then the rest of the 40% will be our rice flour. This also happens to be gluten-free. I'm gonna hit it with a little baking powder, and then I'm gonna change its color with the same seasonings as earlier. And remember, if the color of the flour is still white, don't send me an invite. For the sauce, start melting down some grass-fed butter. Goes down a healthy amount of chili flakes. Toss in some dried parsley so it's healthy. Then you want to zest down a lemon. Then steal its juice and kill the heat. Then last but not least, hit it with a bunch of black pepper. When it's time to fry, wing goes into the dry batter. Optionally back into the wet. And then one last time into the dry. Finally, we drop into oil set at 315. After 7-8 minutes, pull them out. And crank them up to 360 and fry them for 1 minute. And as soon as they're out, hit them with your favorite lemon pepper. Time to get them lost in your sauce. We go in with plenty of fresh cilantro. And as always, now bismillah. Chicken does not get crispier than that. These are the Nashville hot chicken tenders Wingstop told you not to worry about. Recipe slaps so hard it might give you a black eye. To start, we need a bowl of flour and plenty of seasoning. And I promise I don't gatekeep, I'll give you those later in the video. Now you want to toss that seasoned flour on plenty of chicken tenders. And I like to let them soak up that flour and essentially dry out. Now in a very large bowl, we're going to need lots of flour, cornstarch, and you want to do a dash of baking powder. For our spice mix, we're going to need lots of chili and onion powder, smoked paprika, and plenty of cayenne pepper. And then we're going to finish with garlic, black pepper, and lots of brown sugar. This is just your homemade Nashville hot seasoning. Introduce it to our mix of flour. So what you're going to do is take some of this flour and add it to a separate bowl. Quickly crack in 2 unborn chickens. Drizzle in sparkling water to create a batter. The dried out tender is going to go into our wet batter. Straight into the dry. One last time into the wet. And then lastly back into our dry. So we're going to go wet, dry, wet, dry. Set your oil at 350 and drop them into the bubble bath. Now remember that Nashville hot mix that we made earlier? Grab some of that frying oil and just dump it over. Time to embrace some fried chicken perfection. And then just a quick plunge into our hot oil. And as always, now bismillah. Honestly, that's unbelievable.